Good morning, students. I am Mrs. Manju Nikre, PGT Chemistry from KV number 2 GCF, Jabalpur. Today we will start with the chapter Haloalkanes. In this chapter, we will study introduction, nomenclature of haloalkanes, structural formula of haloalkanes, preparation of haloalkanes, physical and chemical properties of haloalkanes. These are the compounds in which one or more hydrogen atoms in an aliphatic hydrocarbon is substituted by one or more halogen atoms, resulting in the formation of alkyl halide or haloalkanes. The general formula of haloalkanes is CnH2n plus 1x. We compare this formula with the general formula of alkane CnH2n plus 2. When we compare these two formula, we find that in haloalkane one hydrogen atom is less because this hydrogen atom is substituted by halogen. The different members in the homologous series of haloalkanes is chloromethane having formula CH3Cl, one carbon atom, chloroethane having formula C2H5Cl, two carbon atoms, chloropropane having formula C3H7Cl, chlorobutane having formula C4H9Cl, chloropentane having formula C5H11Cl, and chlorohexane having formula C6H13Cl. When you see this homologous series, the successive members differ by CH2 group. There is a difference of one carbon and two hydrogen atoms between each successive member. Now, we find that in haloalkanes, halogen atom is attached to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom. You all know the tetrahedral structure of methane. Now in this tetrahedral structure of methane, one of the hydrogen atom is substituted by Cl. So this is the geometry of CH3Cl in which this carbon atom is sp3 hybridized. Similarly, in all other haloalkanes also carbon is sp3 hybridized. Now we come to classification of haloalkanes. Haloalkanes are classified on the basis of different types of halogen atoms, alkyl groups, structures. So the first category is on the basis of number of halogen atoms present in the compound. Organic compounds having one or more halogen atoms are known as mono, di or polyhalogen compounds. For example, in CH3CH2Br, only one Br is present. It is known as monohalogenated compound. Its name is bromoethane. Now we come to the second compound, CH2Br. Bromine atoms are present on first and second carbon atom. It comes under the category of dihalogenated compound. Its name is 1,2-dibromoethane. 1 and 2 are the positions of bromine atoms. Come to the third compound. It is having 3 carbon atoms. So we have to number the carbon atoms. Because bromine atoms are present on the right hand side, we start numbering from right hand side 1, 2, 3. What are the position of bromine atoms? 1 and 2. So the name of the compound is 1,2 2-dibromopropane. Now come to the fourth compound. Here halogen atoms are present on first and second carbon atoms. Number the chain 1, 2 and 3. Cl is present on first carbon atom and Br is present on the second carbon atom. But while writing the name, we follow the alphabetical order. So the complete name of the compound is 2-bromo-1-chloropropane. And the last one, it is polyhalogen compound, that is the tri-substituted derivative of alkane. Here we will number the chain from any side 1, 2 and 3. So what is the name of the compound? It is 1, 2, 3 trichloropropane. So these are the different types of haloalkanes on the basis of number of halogen atoms. Now we come to second category, that is the compounds containing sp3-CX bond. It means that halogen atom, it is bonded to carbon which is sp3 hybridized. The compound alkyl halide comes under this category. These types of alkyl halides are divided into three types: primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide and tertiary alkyl halide. On the basis of the nature of carbon atom to which the halogen atom is attached. Structure of three types of alkyl halides are primary haloalkane having the structure RCH2X, secondary haloalkane R-CHX, tertiary alkyl halide R-CX. We find that in primary haloalkane CH2X is present. In secondary alkyl halide R2CHX is present, in which the alkyl groups may be, these two alkyl groups may be same or different. And in tertiary alkyl halide we have formula R3CX. The three alkyl groups which are joined to carbon, these may be same or different. So when we study the formula, we find that in primary alkyl halide the group is CH2X, secondary alkyl halide CHX, and in tertiary alkyl halide it is CX. Now we come to different examples of primary, secondary and tertiary alkyl halides. For example, we write the formula. In this formula, we find that here the carbon atom, it is attached to two different carbon atoms. Therefore, it becomes secondary carbon because two different methyl groups are attached to the carbon atom. So this compound comes under the category of secondary alkyl halide. When you write the IUPAC name, you have to number the chain. So we number the chain like this: 1, 2, 3. Halogen atom, it is present on the second carbon atom. So this compound is known as 2-chloropropane. Now we come to the next compound, CH3, C, H2, Cl. Here halogen is directly attached to the carbon atom, which is further attached to only one carbon atom, that is methyl group. So this carbon atom, it is primary carbon atom. This compound comes under the category of primary alkyl halide and its name is chloroethane. Now we come to third type of compound, CH3, 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 Br. We find that in this compound, carbon is attached to three different alkyl groups. The carbon which is attached to three other carbon atoms is known as tertiary carbon. Therefore, this compound comes under the category of tertiary alkyl halide. While writing the name of the compound, we will number the chain 1, 2 and 3. So this is the numbering 1, 2 and 3. We find that methyl and bromo are present on the second carbon atom. The spelling of methyl, it starts with M and bromo, it starts with B. So we follow the alphabetical order. Therefore, the name of the compound is 2-bromo, 2-methyl, 2-bromo, 2-methyl propane. So these are the different types of primary, secondary and tertiary alkyl halides. Next category of halides are allylic halides. What are allylic halides? In these halides, halogen atom is bonded to sp3 hybridized carbon atom adjacent to carbon-carbon double bond. Carbon-carbon double bond means this carbon is sp2 hybridized, but this carbon is sp3 hybridized. CH2 is sp3 hybridized and halogen is directly attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. I will write one of its formula, CH2 double bond CH, then single bond CH2, for example Br. Now in this compound we will give more preference to double bond alkene. So we start numbering from the side of double bond. The numbering is 1, 2, 3. So here Br is present on third position. So what is the name of the compound? The name of the compound is 3-bromo. Now this is propene. 3-bromo prop 1-ene, because here double bond it is present in first position. Now in this compound, the third carbon atom is sp3 hybridized and the second carbon atom is sp2 hybridized, and halogen is directly attached to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Come to the next example. This is the ring of cyclobutane. One double bond is present here. This is the double bond and CH2Cl is added to here. Here chlorine is directly attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. We start numbering from the position of double bond. So the numbering is like this: 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. this becomes the substituent. This substituent is known as chloromethyl. So it is present on second carbon atom of cyclobutene. So the name of the compound is 2-chloromethyl cyclobute 1-ene. Third type of compound is, this is the ring of cyclohexane. One double bond is present, therefore it is known as cyclohexene. Now we start numbering the chain 1, 2 and 3. Bromo is present at third carbon. So the name of the compound is 3-bromo cyclohex 1-ene. 3-bromo cyclohex 1-ene. So these are the different compounds of the allylic halides. Now we come to next category, that is the benzylic halides. Benzylic halides contain halogen atom bonded to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom attached to an aromatic ring. Now this is the ring of benzene. To this ring CH2 group is present. Here carbon is sp3 hybridized and Cl is directly attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. So this is known as the benzylic halide. Its general formula is C6H5CH2Cl. And what is the benzylic group? Identify the benzylic group. It is C6H5CH2. Now we come to the nomenclature of other types of haloalkanes. The halogens are written as prefixes fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo. The common names are obtained by naming the alkyl group followed by the name of the halide. But in the IUPAC system of nomenclature, we number the chain and write the parent name as alkane. For example, common name is N-propyl bromide and isopropyl chloride. Their IUPAC names are 1-bromopropane and 2-chloropropane. The compound is named according to the rules of IUPAC system of nomenclature. We find that this is the primary alkyl halide and this is the secondary alkyl halide, because here chlorine is present on second carbon, that is the secondary carbon. CH3 CH CH3 Cl. Now we have a list of different organic compounds having common names and IUPAC names. This table, it is obtained from NCERT textbook part 2 chemistry. You can refer this table from part 2 chemistry chapter haloalkanes. Now these are the different structures and these are common and IUPAC names. For example, when you draw the structure secondary butyl chloride, it has the IUPAC name 2-chlorobutane, because here when we number the chain, chlorine atom, it is present on the second carbon atom. Next is neopentyl bromide. When you expand this structure, you get 1-bromo-2,2-dimethyl propane, IUPAC name. So you have to expand this structure. Tertiary butyl bromide having IUPAC name 2-bromo-2-methyl propane. Vinyl chloride we have already studied. Allyl bromide studied. This is one of the aromatic hydrocarbon known as orthochlorotoluene and its IUPAC name is 1-chloro-2-methyl benzene or 2-chlorotoluene. because C6H5CH3 is known as toluene. Next compound is C6H5CH2Cl that we have already studied, benzyl chloride. Its IUPAC name is chlorophenyl methane. The next compound CH2Cl2, methylene chloride, having the IUPAC name dichloromethane. CHCl3 chloroform, having IUPAC name trichloromethane. CHBr3 bromoform, having IUPAC name tribromomethane. CCl4 carbon tetrachloride, having IUPAC name tetrachloromethane. And this compound having 3 carbon atoms, its common name N-propyl fluoride and IUPAC name 1-fluoropropane. So students, you can practice all these structures in your copy. After writing the structure, you number the chain and try to write their IUPAC names. Now we come to the structure of haloalkanes. For example, fluoromethane. 1 fluorine attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Chloroethane, Cl attached to carbon atom, and 2-bromopropane. Here Br is attached to second carbon. So when we number the chain, you can number from any side because it is the symmetrical structure. We get 2-bromopropane. And the next structure is 2-iodobutane. How we get this structure? Because here iodine is present on the second carbon atom. So we get this type of structure. Now we come to nomenclature of dihaloalkanes, in which 2 hydrogen atoms are substituted by 2 halogen atoms. For example, in this compound, because both the halogen atoms are present on left hand side, we start numbering the chain like this: 1, 2, 3. F is present on first carbon, Br is present on second carbon. Here we follow the alphabetical order of writing. So we are writing the name 2-bromo-1-fluoropropane. Next compound, it is dichloro compound, having 2 chloro atoms present on first and second carbon atoms. Haloalkanes having alkyl group and halo group both are present. In this compound, CH3 as well as I is present. Because both the groups are present on the right hand side, then we will start writing 1, 2, 3. So here we have numbered the chain. The compound is 1-iodo-2-methyl-propane. Second compound, both the substituents are present in the middle, so you can number from any side. Methyl and iodine are present on the second carbon atom. So the compound is 2-iodo-2-methyl-propane. Now we come to the preparation of haloalkanes. Haloalkanes can be obtained from alkanes by direct halogenation in the presence of ultraviolet radiation. For example, propane reacts with chlorine in the presence of radiation to give 2 different isomeric compounds. In the first structure, halogen is present on first carbon, and in the second structure it is present on the second carbon. So the first product is 1-chloropropane and the third is 2-chloropropane. From alkenes by addition reaction. So when we add HCl, HBr or Hi to alkene. There is simple addition reaction. Here halogen acid, it is having one positive and one negative part. If hydrogen is attached to first carbon and halogen is attached to second carbon, then we get CH3 CH2Cl, that is chloroethane. But if we have one unsymmetrical alkene, CH3CH2, so here we have to follow Markovnikov's rule. According to Markovnikov's rule, positive part goes to carbon having more number of hydrogen atoms and negative part goes to carbon having less number of hydrogen atoms. So we get the compound 2-bromopropane. Now if instead of 2-bromopropane we wish to make 1-bromopropane, we have to apply peroxide effect or Kharash effect. So in the presence of organic peroxide, addition of HBr to unsymmetrical alkene, it occurs in the according to anti-Markovnikov's rule. Here H is the positive part and Br is the negative part. The addition takes place against Markovnikov's rule. So H plus goes to carbon having less number of hydrogens and Br minus goes to carbon having more number of hydrogens. So we get the compound 1-bromopropane. Next reaction is addition of halogens to alkene. This is also a simple addition reaction. CH2 double bond CH2, it reacts with Br2 in the presence of carbon tetrachloride. Both the bromine atoms are present added to first and second carbon atoms, resulting in the formation of CH2 Br CH2 Br. The product is colorless and its name is 1,2-dibromoethane. It is also known as vicinal dibromide. Write its name 1,2-dibromoethane. This reaction is also used as a test for detection of double bond in the molecule because there is a discharge in the reddish brown color of bromine. Now we come to preparation of alkyl halide from alcohols. In all these reactions, OH of alcohol is substituted by halogen. In the first reaction, when ethanol reacts with hydrochloric acid in the presence of anhydrous ZnCl2, it forms chloroethane. Second reaction, ethanol reacts with phosphorus trichloride, resulting in the formation of chloroethane and phosphorus acid. In the third reaction, ethanol reacts with PCl5 to give chloroethane, phosphorus oxychloride and HCl. And in the last reaction, ethanol reacts with thionyl chloride SOCl2 to give chloroethane plus sulfur dioxide gas plus HCl gas. So this last reaction, it is considered as the best method for preparing chloroethane from ethanol because sulfur dioxide and HCl are present in the gaseous state, so these are released and we get only one product, that is C2H5Cl. Now we come to next reaction, that is the Schwarz reaction. In this reaction, alkyl bromide or chloride is reacted with silver fluoride or some other inorganic fluorides like arsenic fluoride, antimony fluoride, cobalt fluoride, mercury fluoride, mercurous fluoride, etc. So there is a formation of alkyl fluoride. It is a type of halogen exchange reaction and we get the product fluoromethane and silver bromide. In the second reaction, when chloroethane reacts with antimony fluoride, it forms a product fluoroethane and antimony chloride. So this is also a type of halogen exchange reaction. We use this reaction because the direct reaction with fluorine are highly exothermic. That is why we apply Schwarz reaction to prepare fluoroalkanes. Now we come to the next reaction, that is the Finkelstein reaction. This is the halide exchange reaction in which bromide is substituted by iodide and iodide is substituted by bromide. So when ethyl bromide react with sodium iodide in the presence of acetone, it results in the formation of iodoethane and NaBr. These reactions are used to prepare iodoalkanes. Now we come to the polar nature of haloalkanes. Haloalkanes have electronegativity difference between carbon and halogen because halogen is more electronegative than carbon. Therefore, carbon acquires partial positive charge and halogen acquires partial negative charge. Polarity arises in a molecule and the molecules are held together by dipole-dipole interactions. So this is the structure of polar nature. This carbon is sp3 hybridized and polarity arises in a molecule. Now we come to some of the questions for practice. First question, write the structure of the following compounds: 2-chloro-3-methyl-pentane, 1-chloro-4-ethyl cyclohexane, 4-tertiary butyl 3-iodoheptane, 1,4-dibromo-butene, 1-bromo-4-secondary butyl 2-methyl-benzene. These are the questions from NCERT textbook. Come to the second question. Give the IUPAC name of the following compounds: CH3CHF, CH3CHCl, CHBr, CH3. The two halogens are present. Next, CHF2, CBr, CLF. Here 3 halogens are present on this carbon atom and 2 fluorine atoms are present on this carbon atom. So you have to expand all these structures. After expanding the structures, you will number the chain, and after the numbering of chain, you can write the IUPAC names. Here we will give more preference to triple bond. It is the symmetrical compound. Now 2 halogens are present here. And fourth compound CCl3, then thrice this group is present 3 times CCl. These are the questions which are based on isomers. Identify all the possible monochlorostructural isomers expected to be formed on free radical monochlorination of CH3 twice CH, CH2, CH3. So you will write different free radicals and then you complete the reaction. Now we have the formula C5H12. When this compound pentane, it reacts with chlorine in the presence of UV radiation, you have to draw 3 types of structures: a single monochloride, then 3 types of isomeric monochlorides and 4 types of isomeric monochloride, depending upon the structure of free radicals which are formed. Free radical reaction you have studied in class 11th, so you can refer textbook of class 11th for free radical mechanism. And the last questions are, write the equation for the preparation of 1-iodobutane from 1-butanol, means butane 1-ol, 1-chlorobutane and but-1-ene. So you have to prepare 1-iodobutane. Which one of the following has the highest dipole moment? This is based on the polarity CH2, Cl2, CH, Cl3 and CCl4. All these questions are given from NCERT in text problem and some are from the exercise. So you can practice from the book. Thank you and have a nice day.